Now, one of the best things about golf is that the swing has been around for, well over 100 years, but people are finding new ways to explain it and trying to get new waves of golfers to understand the mechanics that little bit better and to help improve your overall game. And that's what today's video is all about. It's a new way of thinking about the swing, which will hopefully help you improve. And it's all about this phase of the golf swing, the transition. When you've reached the top of the backswing and you start into the downswing. Now, these concepts have been knocking around for a long time, but coaches who are much more knowledgeable than me have finally started to explain it in a way which makes a little bit more sense. And better understanding of the golf swing, of ball data, of all the different factors involved in producing a good shot have allowed us to really simplify this new type of swing. If you're of a certain generation of golfers, you would have been taught something very similar to this. You turn away as big as possible, get the shoulders turned underneath the chin, so the middle of your back is pointing down at the target. Then from the top of the swing, you turn towards the target, let the club move out, and you continue to turn until you are on your back toe facing down towards where you want the ball to go. Because what can happen with this turning and twisting swing, it can drop the club in behind, but it can also move the club out if you turn the body and the hands and the arms follow. So what we're going to talk about today in this transition phase of the swing is not rotating the body towards the target. Something that you may hear spoken about on TV when commentators are talking through swings or in swing videos on YouTube is the importance of turning, the importance of moving towards the target in this manner. And that still needs to happen in the golf swing. But what I'm saying, and what other coaches are saying as well, is that rather than have that continuous rotation, this should actually happen later in the swing than a lot of people think. So why does this matter to you, and also how can you implement it into your swing? So in the simplest terms, as we turn up to the top of the golf swing, we want our arms to be able to drop down into this space, and then we start to apply the turn and the rotation. It's not quite as simple as that, and there are a few little stages that we need to overcome first. So we want to create a little bit of space at the start of... God, I love hitting good shots. It's just the best thing ever. For these arms and the hands to start to move down into this area, there needs to be space. So we can't turn like this because it blocks the area off where the hands and the club want to drop. That's why you see the club moving in here, or you see it moving outwards and swinging across the body. But this space needs to be created not only in the downswing, but also in the backswing. Now, to do that, we want to have more rotation in the lower half, specifically in the trail hip, the right hip if you're a right-hander. Now, to do this, all we want to be feeling is that in the backswing, we don't restrict the hip turn, but we allow that right hip to rotate around the body, and that allows a full turn, and it allows this space. That's something which has come to the fore a little bit more in modern day coaching, like the idea that you don't need to restrict hip turn too much, that you can allow that hip to open in the backswing, to not restrict it as much as was previously thought. So that helps create space. So we've created this space, and we want the hands and the arms to move down in this direction so we can then rotate onto the golf ball. However, there is a link in here which cannot be missed, and it's very important for every single club, because if we turn up to the top and we've transferred our weight correctly into the trail side on the backswing and we just move those arms down, we're going to be too far behind the ball. So we need to link up this move with also a press onto the lead side, because the whole flow and motion of a golf swing, that really hasn't changed in about 300 years, where we want to transfer our weight to the trail side and then move it to the lead side in the swing. So let's say we've turned fully within the backswing. We've created the space for the arms to drop. What I want you to get the feeling of is that you put pressure on the lead side from the top of the swing, and as you do that, the arms fall. So pressure and fall, pressure and fall. And once you get to this type of position within the downswing, that is when you can apply rotation. Because if you have got that pressure into that lead side, it allows that left hip, that lead hip, to be rotated. And as that hip rotates and as the body turns, that club is brought outwards to meet the ball. Now, a nice little drill for you to use is just a little pump drill. So, if you can get yourself set up, rotate the right hip, turn to the top, and then drop and press. Drop and press, drop and press, and then on the third go, just try and have a shot. We're not aiming really at much of a target here. I'll keep it on the same target on the sim, but if you were to use this with a wedge or a 9-iron just at the range, just to allow yourself to get that feeling, that's absolutely fine. Actually hit a pretty good golf shot there. Maybe I take it back. Maybe this could be like my entirely new swing. I think I could get away with this. Could turn up a comp. Just giving a bit of this, a bit of that, and a bit of... Oh. I actually nailed that. That's actually my best shot of the day. No. If you've got the option to do quite a few slow motion swings on this as well, it is well worth the effort. The turn, the drop and press, and then feeling that rotation. Because what you'll get the sensation of is that the club isn't trapped, it's not over the top and steep, it's just sat in a position ready to be delivered by that rotation. But it's that rotation which comes so much later than many people imagine it should. We're not going here and then turning. We're here, drop and pressure, then rotate and allow that club to be brought outwards towards the golf ball. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has helped you figure out a little bit of something which might be going on in your swing. If you do want to continue your quest towards improvement, check out these Swing Quest videos here.